appreciate that day. I became a man that day. I was fighting for respect. Kendrick had me fucked up.
Shit, am I the only one wearing green?
Bro, I'm rapping though.
You are though. You are. We got the light in the back though, so
Yeah, I mean,
that counts. It counts.
we repping.
Right.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Welcome
Happy
back
St. Patty's Day.
to another episode of the Slct podcast. And I know what you're thinking. It's St. Patrick's Day. And who the fuck is this guy? Shout out to Private Club. We got our man Jose in the building.
What's up?
It's the sun god as always, you know. It's good.
And it's your boy Joe. And it's episode 5. For the 5th week in a row, like we promised.
Coming through with the content.
Discipline.
Non-stop.
That's what she said. Hey, you know what else she said?
What's up?
She said this nigga got her fucking name branded on her, bro. That bitch Kim Kardashian.
Wait, what?
I did see that shit.
Wait, what? I haven't even heard of this. What? This is new.
So Pete Davidson got Kim's name branded into his skin.
No way, dog.
Not only
his flesh.
tattooed, but branded.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that just make me feel like. Remember, like a couple episodes ago, I was like, this nigga is a plant. Like they using this shit to boost their career type shit. You know what I'm saying? To like.
Dog. You know what?
That's really
he was
wild.
a power move with the shit he did. You know, a little fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, but damn, that's just too far.
That is,
Brandon?
but it's I don't know. It's just very simpy. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, like you gotta leave with that for the
Bro,
rest
you
of
just
your life.
got with this woman, like
Yeah.
she was married to a whole nother man. Like, what do you do? What are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Kim is the most best good mother I have ever seen in my life. Like
He just got promoted to lieutenant
yeah,
in the
exactly.
Simp Army. You gotta get it together, Pete. It's not looking too good for you, but
Hey, his name is Skeet around here.
you gotta get it together, Skeet. It's not
Skeet
looking
or
too
Yeet?
good.
Nah,
It's not gonna get too good.
it's Skeet. Fuck
Eat
Skeet.
or yay, dog.
You team yeah, it was Skeet.
It's a hard one right there, dog. I love yay. But like I said, oh shit, my bad.
Damn, I might get the crush on that thing.
Yeah, I don't even got a cup right now.
How we doing this? Is this shot by shot?
I mean, I just poured this on some. If you wanted to, like, sip with
Yeah.
this type shit.
Yeah, just do your thing with it, whatever floats your
Jose
boat.
like, I'm trying to get fucked up. I go to
It's
the
St.
bar.
Patty's Day, yo.
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Hey, I gotta do it for my Neanderthal ancestors out there.
Salud.
Shit.
Salud.
Salud.
Hey baby, your wife is in me DMs.
Yo, he's wild for that one.
Nah, he had to say it,
That was
bro.
nice.
He had to say it. He had to give the fans what they came with. You know what I'm saying? Like, he real life broke his fucking leg.
Man, I mean, the thing about McGregor, he sells out no matter what the fuck he does.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's
so
a good showman.
disrespectful. He'll do whatever the fuck he wants. He'll sell it out, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like,
That's why. You remember all the stuff he would talk about to Habib?
yeah.
All the shit he was saying. Literally, you see all the videos online saying it was just business. It was just business. But no, that man wasn't having it.
Nah.
Yeah.
You can't say that to him, bro. You can't say that you could be, especially the way they grew up. But like, I feel like he had to turn up like that because, like we said, no matter what, he's going to sell out. So it's like the fact that they bought the tickets to see him win or lose,
Yeah.
and that fight ended like that, like pretty much the beginning of the second round. Like,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my biggest concern for real is how now Dustin's wife is like everyone's go-to like fucking insult. Kobe just made an insult on his wife not too long ago, It's like how Dustin's just watching Connor like bang his wife or something like that. I was just like, damn, man.
Hide your wives.
Hide your wives, yo.
It's coming.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Was she really in his DMs though?
Something like that. I forgot what had happened, or I don't even remember the story to even say it.
TMZ got the pictures.
But yeah, I think it was I guess something like that.
They got
And
the
like
scoop.
they blew it out of proportion. I don't even think it was like that all that dramatic, but you already know in the fight game,
Yeah.
one small little slip up and you're the joke. You're the end of the stick, you know.
Yeah. Who your favorite fighter right now in the UFC?
Right now, damn, that's actually pretty hard. I mean, honestly, I love Islam. Like, I know it's really cliche because he's the predecessor to or he's the successor to Habib. But honestly, just coming from a grappling aspect, like, just seeing how everything's turning, is coming together from back then it was just a striking game, just like who had more skills, who had better boxing, better Muay Thai. Now it's a lot of wrestlers are coming in, especially sambo wrestlers from Russia. They're coming in and they're just taking you down, holding you down,
Yeah.
just beating on you, man.
I got
pressure.
on that.
Grappling.
So like about 6 years ago, right? UFC was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dominant. So
Yeah.
it's like
And it still is.
It is, but like I can appreciate the skill level, and like you had wrestling, like you had American wrestling, you had like striking, like motherfucking Muay Thai and shit like that,
Yeah.
like. But these motherfuckers that come over from like Russia and just hold you down, take you down, like I feel like it as much as like dominant, and I respect them as like an athlete because like on some street shit they can just do that to me and I can't do nothing about it. Like, nobody can. But from the UFC business perspective, I feel like they draining money.
Well, that is true. That I definitely can respect that opinion as well. But if you see like in the bantamweight, Peter Yan, that man is Russian, and that man will knock you the fuck
But
out.
he's the
135.
He's the outlier.
Hey, I'll name you another one, Israel Adesanya. As like a lot of people are on the hype train, but I mean like even to his kickboxing days, man, that man's he's a beast.
I told you how I felt about him. Like he's a good fighter, but like he's like he trying to do what Conor, like he following the blueprints from Conor, but he don't gotta do that. Like he just need to be himself.
And
Like,
how so?
Like the arrogant, like calling people out. I'm the best motherfucker. I beat your ass. Like trying to fight John Jones, and then like calling.
Man, the John Jones. Oh man,
and
that's
then even just prematurely jumping up to light heavyweight. He shouldn't have been.
Yeah, he could have kept his perfect record if he hadn't done that. Honestly.
I mean, no, he could have went up to light heavyweight and pretty much beat anybody if he just stayed humble and patient. Like he should have, but.
No, I mean I believe that completely. I mean, because the match we had with Blachowicz, the reason why he lost was he was held down. Like, I mean, he was fighting Blachowicz like pound for pound, like strike by strike.
Yeah.
Like that was fine, but as soon as he got taken down, I mean, it's like 50 pounds heavier. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how much
wins.
Yeah, it's like no matter how much. I mean, like if it comes to like a sport, I mean that's one thing. I mean, but if it comes to reality, I mean, if someone has like 100 pounds over me, I don't really want to be on the ground with them. You know, I really don't. Like, I mean, maybe for like a second, but like as soon as like my shoulders get flattened, I need to get out. Code red.
Not even a second.
Would you wrestle the Big Show?
Fuck no.
Hell no. Well, it's the Big Show. Man.
The fucking Big Show, right? I used to fucking.
And as soon as you get to the ring, all you hear is the fucking fire from Kane.
Yo, wasn't it recently like we
that
knew
was my nigga.
when I found out that Big Show wasn't Andre the Giant's son.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You just found that out?
Bro, I just found out. I was living
Oh,
WWE lives my whole life. Vince McMahon told me so.
He Andre the Giant's son. Undertaker and Kane are brothers.
I should have known when I found out that shit was fake. Like,
Were they really brothers or no? That was just story. That was story. Okay.
They was really
Okay.
brothers.
Okay, I was about to be like, damn, dog. I thought it was fake.
Neither were the Dudley brothers.
I mean,
Matt
obviously.
and Jeff were actually brothers.
And they're now what, AEW?
I don't even know.
I think they're in AEW now. Like just together. I think Matt just made an appearance over there. From what I seen last time.
You know what's crazy? That we talking about wrestling. Stone Cold Steve Austin is making his appearance like for the first time in like 19 years, 16 years.
Are you serious?
What?
WrestleMania.
Oh,
No way.
See, that makes me want to go.
Last
see
time
that
I saw
shit.
this man was in the commercial of the Super Bowl and shit.
Not for real.
Stone
like,
Cold is top 5 all time.
and you know he's not coming back to lose. He's not coming back to lose. He's not coming back.
You hear that fucking glass break?
You know the worst part? The worst part about Stone Cold is that he'll make a cameo appearance. Like sometimes he won't even wrestle. He'll just come in there just to Stone Cold Stunner someone, catch a couple beers.
Yeah, even
Say,
if
and
that's
walk
all
out,
it is.
and walk out, man.
Even if that's all it is, that shit is lit.
Bro, that nigga, like his walk remind me of like a baby with a shitty pamper. Like, I'm upset. Like,
It's the shorts with the belt in them.
Man, I was actually talking to my friends about this like a few weeks ago. Who's done it nowadays like John Cena used to do it back in the days, man? I don't think there's anyone.
I think
I'm so out of touch with it.
I just generally think those times are gone, bro.
Yeah.
I think like the 2000s was the last of it. That was the coattail. If you didn't catch on then, because wrestling now, and that might just be me. That might just me being an old man and not being in touch with wrestling. Because I'm not gonna hold you, I did step away from it all.
Yeah, same.
But nah, it's just not the same. It's not the same. Like it'll just never be the same. It'll never be the same.
The stories they're just the writing just sucks.
Yeah,
so
like
much now.
It don't take a lot to sell tickets. Cause like you said, everybody that's in it is in it now. So it's like you was in it before 2010. You want to see the show. You in it for the entertainment. You know what you signed up for.
Well, who is your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestlers?
Yes, all time.
All time?
Like number one, like you could step into their shoes.
Number one.
You will step into their shoes.
That's a very hard
one.
That's a very hard one.
Like,
Because every wrestler has a different aspect of just something that like signifies. So even though I hate Edge, there's a part of me that likes him.
Oh, like that's mine.
The rated R superstar.
I love Jeff Hardy and shit. I would love Swanson on someone, but Edge.
That
Edge
too.
is my favorite.
Jeff Hardy, he embodies, and there's other wrestlers like Bobby Lashley. Even though he didn't
I got no neck, man.
He didn't have
no
a
neck.
lot of like show to him,
That's
but
what happened.
that nigga was just like, I'm the strong guy. Like,
well, he was like the reigning champion in ECW for like the longest.
Yeah. But I don't know all time though. Like I start thinking about shit like Balls Mahoney.
Oh,
that's
okay. Shit.
Yeah, it's like you start getting in there and it's characters like Mankind McFoley. I'm gonna have to like spread it out to like, I don't know, like maybe like top 7. But you said
number one. You said, like I said, mine would be Edge, man.
Mine's
Edge.
If I had to pick one, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid, man.
I was thinking that. But I don't know. Shawn Michaels, I don't know.
Just like
I don't know.
Like just coming
Man, number one, you're killing me with this one.
You're killing me, Smalls.
It's definitely between Stone Cold and Undertaker. If I have to go number one, it
you can't go wrong with either one, honestly, right there. Those are two good names.
I gotta say
names.
Undertaker. Just cause the phases, like you have the keep rolling motorcycle phase, you got the urn phase with the crow on his shoulder and the shoulder pads, and then it comes back down to just the regular hat. But it's just so many phases to Undertaker.
Who's your 1B?
Gotta give a respect to it.
What?
Who's your 1B?
For what?
Like our favorite wrestler.
Oh, favorite wrestler, Edge.
No, I'm saying like 1B, like who's like almost there for you, but like
almost. Damn.
like that you could easily replace Edge with, or you just like got a number one.
Edge would be number one, honestly. But
Alright, so who's your number two?
if I had to choose a number two,
Yeah, my number two
I
is
don't know.
definitely Stone Cold. The storyline.
honestly, I might have to get that one to Jeff Hardy. But if I would just eliminate Jeff Hardy out of the, because that's a fan favorite for everyone, like you know what I mean, I might just say Chris Jericho.
I respect that.
Chris Jericho.
For me, my number two is
Break the walls down. Like, come on, man.
my number two is Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just fuck with Goldberg, bro. I don't know why.
That's yeah, definitely Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The costumes, the storylines. Oh, my brother died in the fire. He came back. It just brings Kane in. Stone Cold Steve Austin going to that nigga house to whoop his ass. Just him, Stone Cold stunning the whole McMahon family. You can't top that. The beer truck, he brought out the hose with the beer truck.
I
Like,
forgot all
it's
about
just
that.
it's too many Stone Cold moments that's just like I was in the house like yeah. I wish I could drink some beer.
Man.
I'm all out.
You know what's crazy?
So I just want to say this real quick. I used to get the fucking Brisk iced tea.
Nah, I used to I used to motherfucking get the water and do like the Triple H type shit.
Ah, shit.
Go to recess. Don't come near me. You getting spit on.
Back in the day, teachers would have to worry about you. Just like, get out the classroom.
Hey,
Degeneration X.
did I ever tell you the story, bro? Like how like in first grade I just like had like a fucking big ass gang fight.
No.
It was like me. I was beefing with this nigga named Kendrick, right? And he had his group of friends, and I had my group of friends. And then we just really like get to wrecking, bro.
You said what grade?
First grade.
Chill.
Miss Sims, you was the realest teacher. You didn't judge us. You accepted us as badass Section 80 kids. But yeah, anyway, we really like get to wrecking, bro. Like I remember people picking up chairs, like smacking people with chairs and shit. And then like after we was wrecking, she was just like, "Y'all done?" And we was like, and she was like, "Yeah." And then we had a fucking party right after that shit, bro.
Yeah,
We had a fucking party right
report?
after that shit. No, she didn't
Hey,
report it. We had a
That's
fucking
the realest. That's the realest right there.
Hey, that shit kind of encouraged me to keep being a badass kid too. I ain't gonna hold you, but I appreciate that day. I became a man that day. I was fighting for respect. Kendrick had me fucked up.
Kendrick will look at this shit and be like,
I don't even know. That nigga like disappeared from the area school system, even though I disappeared too. So
hop off the radar. It's the best thing you could do. Don't get trapped in the matrix.
I think I remember meeting Will back in I saw him in Golston. I don't really think we really talked into high school really.
Maybe not significantly. You know what really made us start talking? Our girlfriends were very close.
I was
Our
about to say that
girlfriends
shit.
at the times were like very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was just like
you know,
we the niggas with girlfriends.
not big. That's exactly what it is. So like, if you went to Fairmont and you see these two niggas, you know, at the changing period, they gonna be near some lockers kissing or in the hallway kissing or some shit. And it's like, y'all was the only two.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
this
back
is
in
my
ninth
girl.
grade.
It was-
ninth grade.
there was- Who else had a girlfriend at the time?
I mean, people had girlfriends, but not like I'm making out in the hallway.
I would see Joe every now and then in the hallway. That's it.
Who?
I'd see you.
Oh, I was saying,
Every
who the fuck
now
is Joe?
and then.
Who?
I ain't gonna hold you. The PDA was heavy back then. I be looking back on this. I was like, damn, doing way too much.
You want to know something real wild? And I was up in Hosky, yo. This man would just do whatever the fuck he wanted, man.
Shouts out to Hosky.
Yeah,
Shout out, yo.
Shout out to you.
I actually learned a lot in this class though.
Yeah.
Off the real.
I remember one day I wrote like a paper, like he told us to write a paper and what would you do if you was the president type shit, and I wrote a paper. He was like, dude, you're going to be the president one day, and I was like, that meant a lot to me, bro. As a little nigga, I'm like, I'm a hood nigga, even though I wasn't. I listened to Go-Go. I was from C.
Man, I mean, shit. If you went to school in the DMV, shit, you knew how to fucking dance to that shit, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What was it? Beat your feet? That's what it was.
Hell
Beat your
yeah.
feet.
I haven't quite mastered it.
Beating your feet, that's the OG dance. Chopping
Everyone's
took over
chopping, dog.
because chopping is something everybody could do. Not everyone could beat your feet. That's
It's like I could beat my feet for like
OG
2
shit.
seconds, but I can't continue. I can't do different animations. I could just do the simple. And after
I
that,
could do all that shit.
I remember every No, I was thinking about that the other day, man. I do miss those days. I drive by the new Fairmont. I mean, it's cool to see your old school prosper, you know, and everything. But you know, I still live by the old one. So you know, sometimes I'll during my cardio times, I'll just go run around the old track, dog. And I just remember seeing like I could just literally like picture like when I'm running, like the school buses like line up there, the bell ringing, like literally like just hearing people in the classroom. Like it's really eerie, man. Like I'm just like, dog, like bro, I'm getting there.
That new school isn't even our building.
Yeah,
it's not even.
Let me ask you this, bro. Track practice. You remember that fucking race that we was like Johnson had made us like do like a fucking 400 sprint, and I was winning the whole fucking time, and at the last second I gassed out, and guess who fucking beat me, bro? Young Jose. Young Jose was in the marathon.
He was Baki.
No, like real like I had the gap was like I was like at least 100 meters ahead of them, and then next thing you know, like it became like 50, and then 25, and then they was yelling at me. They was like, "Keep it, don't quit, don't quit." And then my man Jose was like, "Yeah, you a bitch, bro."
Pace yourself.
It was pace yourself, man. That shit, yo. Krishad, I remember you guys remember that guy Krishad.
Yeah.
I could never beat that man. He had the stamina, he had the speed, dog.
Right.
Johnson used to make us do the it was like 4 mile run, I think, around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he would just have me do sprints. Like I'm just like, man, the best shape of my life though. And sometimes, this is the best part. Yeah, you remember every now and then when Johnson would go up to the cafeteria and just like make sure like we're all eating right.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the track team.
Motherfucking. I was in track team for a short time.
Y'all got y'all.
Don't let him catch you in that snack line, bro.
Oh yeah.
It used to be him and Mr. Caldwell. Mr. Caldwell used to come sneak down there too.
But Caldwell would do it all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Denzel, by the way. Congrats on your baby, man. But shout out to you. This man would always give me a fry whenever I complete a lap.
I remember one time we was doing like the 4 mile run, and like I always used to be, I don't know why Johnson he wasn't like driving his car like fucking following us.
I would love that. I would love when he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but I always used to be by him. He was like, "Sweet, I'm telling you now, don't let Johnson see you keeping up with me, bro. Like he won't make you run cross country." And I was just like,
oh, man.
After he said that, I just kept getting back and back. I'm like, I'm not trying to run cross country, bro. I'm not trying to do that shit.
Cross the country.
Hey,
yeah, man.
Good times.
Track, I do miss track. I mean, I wasn't on it for much long, but I mean, man.
Hey, let me ask you this question, bro.
What's up?
Because like I ran track for like a short period of time. Motherfuckers in the cream team think I got molested by Mr. Johnson. They think Mr. Johnson was sexually harassing me.
What?
I
This is the first I heard of this.
I don't know what it came from. But they think Mr. Johnson put his hands on the boy.
I don't even believe that. I wouldn't even believe that.
Hey,
I wouldn't even believe that, though.
Me and Jose never got touched by Mr. Johnson. We can confirm it here.
I never got touched.
I gotta bring Eric out Guantanamo. He gonna tell the rest of it.
Guantanamo Bay, cock meat sandwich.
Cogni. Wasn't that from like
Harold and Kumar, yeah. Escape from Guantanamo Bay, man. Those guys influenced me to like get high and drive to White Castle.
Definitely, I wanted White Castle after I seen that fucking movie.
I almost did that the other day.
What?
Yo, you gotta let me know, man. You gotta let me know.
I almost drove to White Castle.
Like New Jersey?
Yeah.
That's the closest
I looked
one.
it up. I was like,
I'm down to go to either or.
I can't remember how far, but I was like, that's doable though. That's not absurd. I could do that for the
ain't it like 3 hours?
Gas prices are wild out there on some gas. If you down.
Yeah.
Ain't your B-Day like the 28th?
Yep, 28th. 11 more days, yo.
I want some White Castle. That shit sound good. It's been a long time. Haven't had White Castle out the restaurant in like at least
I haven't had it at
12 years.
You gotta try. I mean, honestly, like it's great. It's definitely override my personal opinion, but it's definitely pretty good.
I think it's different,
Fresh,
and good though. Like I really like cooked onion. Cooked onions are everything.
You go to Five Guys.
No,
it's not the same. It's not the
because
same.
you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Maybe it's between the onion and the slim patty, and then like the Hawaiian roll type bun, or just the fact that they're so small. So it's like you're eating them in this like very controlled manner that feels clean. But there's just something about it that's different, bro. It's just White Castle has definitely carved their spot.
Did Wendy's like copy White Castle flow?
Nah, it's not the same at all.
Like I'm talking about like with the shape of the patty.
No,
I wouldn't say so.
It's something
Because
completely
Wendy's had
different.
like circle patties, and next thing you know they came out with square patties.
You're right. Maybe they did. I feel like it's different enough though.
Have you guys tried Dog House?
I
That's how you pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm so sorry. But it's so good. It's so good.
It's like a hot dog place.
Yes, generally yes, but it has burgers. And they have
it
it on Hawaiian. No, I'm saying just try it. They have their patties are on Hawaiian buns. It's so good. If you like Hawaiian buns, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be so good.
Hey, if you in Hawaii and you a lady, I like your buns.
I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
No, for real though, I do want to go to a hot dog place.
You know what's crazy? I had got a glizzy from Shake Shack the other day.
Oh, I haven't been to Shake Shack in a while.
That drink was definitely bomb.
Yeah, I went to Five Guys the other day. The joint was dry valid. I wish I had some baked beans in the house.
The thing about Five Guys, it's just too greasy.
Struggle.
Five Guys is just too greasy.
It is. It really is.
But I've also been struggling, man. Like just like trying to cut weight. Like just it's like I have my cheat day, but other than that, it's just like, man.
So what's your diet like right now?
Honestly, it's a makeshift diet. It's not even like concrete. But I'll make sure I have my intake of protein. Sometimes I'll fast. I'll do a small short fast. You know what I mean? Not eat later on in the afternoon. But I'll make sure I actually eat my salads now. I've never been a salad person, but if I make my own salad, it tastes so much better. I feel like honestly, genuinely, it's just because I know what I like.
Yeah.
So also store bought spinach is completely different than whatever they have in the restaurant. I feel like they just the mass production of it and just holding it probably makes it taste really bad compared to just buying a $3 or whatever bag. It's just actually fresh because they get new products every time. It definitely gets a different feel to it. I'm still not a big fan of salads, honestly. But hey, I mean, I've gone from 162 to 147, and I feel pretty good.
Hard work and dedication, guys.
Pays off.
Yeah.
You just heard it.
Summer body ready.
so what was the time span from you losing that weight?
So from 162 to 150, it was about 2 weeks. It was honestly almost a pound a day because I worked out 3 times through the whole week. I work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I'll do Mondays is deadlifts and back. Wednesdays would be squats, like pretty much legs and a bit of shoulders. And then Friday it's a variation of just like triceps, biceps, chest. But I'll hit a 15-minute sauna session right after. And every time I would hit the sauna and I'll just be dying because I'll go into my hoodie and I just zip it up. Sometimes I'll do my crunches, 180 crunches, split it up into 60 each, 60 for 3 sets. And my motivation was that food, man.
Yeah,
It was
nah,
that
I do
food
be
and,
like
and the
that.
beer. The beer is my first beer, and honestly, since about 2 weeks now or more.
Wow.
Like I've toned down on drinking, but it's St. Patty's Day,
You got
so
to.
gotta let loose.
You got to. When you training, you gotta let it. You
It's
gotta.
the
Let,
Aries
you
season.
gotta let
Hey.
something go.
Hey,
It's
I'm
that
saying.
Aries season. Sorry, Will.
No, you good. You good.
Aries season. Don't say sorry to the nigga. But
Oh,
nah,
you know what? Can we do what the fuck we want?
nah, for real. Motherfucking
Fuck you guys.
in like 2020, I took like a month and I lost like about 30 pounds.
Yeah, down.
Yeah, so like my method was I intermittent fasted. So like
Good.
I didn't eat till 12, and then like I kind of flip flop. So one day I would just drink a smoothie at 12,
Yep.
and then I eat dinner around like 6 o'clock, and the next day I would just eat breakfast. Like I pig out, get like fucking probably like 1,000 calories.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly all you need. When you're losing weight, it's all about being in caloric deficit. You
Yeah.
recommend is 2,000 calories a day. It's the thing is a lot of people don't understand, and the magic really is in just understanding your own body. Everybody has different size, different height. You have to understand your caloric intake. What can you gain, or how much can you get to before you start gaining weight?
Yeah.
Everybody is differently. Unfortunately, I have a very fast metabolism. So I mean, I can eat a lot and still not gain much.
Same here.
It's slowing down slowly.
Yeah.
I will say
Sucks
that.
when you trying to put on weight though.
But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to put on weight, man, just honestly, chicken, chicken, yo. That's all I gotta say. Chicken,
broccoli, and rice.
chicken, yo. Just go chicken.
But surprisingly,
Large
like,
cup of fruit punch.
my average on calories was like probably like 400 less.
No, damn. I mean, yeah, you're definitely
Nah,
losing a
that's-
lot like that.
Yeah,
I
so I mean,
cannot do that. I used to be like that. I can't do it no more.
and I did a lot of like running. And I put the bag on and like sweat a lot. And
Yeah.
then, but I also hydrate a lot. So like after like every run, I drink coconut water or like a body armor or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
And I fucking lost 30 pounds and then gained 20 back.
actually, now I just thought about one good thing to actually talk about. What's your take on the GOAT of the NFL returning?
Hey, for me it hit different because like I actually grew up a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
So it's like I remember his first Super Bowl. Everybody know how I was saying the Rams was going to win. I'm like, nah, the Patriots going to win. And then
Yeah.
it's like just
Back in 02.
yeah, it was 02. It was the 01 season, but motherfucking for me, like I was actually telling him, I'm like, yo, like at when he retired, I was like, yo, my childhood is officially over. Like even though I'm a grown ass man.
No, I mean trust me. I mean I think I started getting into football towards because I'm Hispanic. I come from just like football as in soccer.
Yeah.
But just I moved to Maryland back in second grade, and everyone would talk about. I couldn't really relate to much of anybody, but everyone would just talk about football, and I'm over here thinking soccer, like oh yeah, Barcelona, all these teams, Argentina, and then I remember turning on the TV, and I can't remember who it was, but it was definitely the Patriots playing. I forgot. I think they might have been playing. I don't know if it was the Giants or I don't remember who they were playing.
It was the second grade.
No, it wasn't second grade. No. It was back like I was in like 5th or 6th grade. But honestly, like I don't know. I was just watching it. And honestly, I just ended up picking the Patriots because I was just like, this is the first team I saw. But then eventually, like, it started I started it started coming to me, and I was like, you know what, like, I do really like these guys, and they're winning.
So you like the Patriots?
Yeah, I was Patriots fans. It's probably like whatever we were like 5th or 6th grade.
Aries Nation right here, bro.
But ever since then, like, trust me, I've had to deal with all the you're just bandwagon stuff like that. I'm just like, dog, like, I mean, call it what you will. Like, literally, that this is the first team I put on, and coming from a background that I don't even know what football is, I had to learn everything from watching these guys.
Yeah. Where your family come from again?
El Salvador. El Salvador, yep. And then, but back in DC, shout out, 503. But back in DC, I mean, it was a lot more Hispanics and stuff. So I didn't really have to have that pressure, but just coming into a different county, and then especially like how it all happened, it's kind of dark. Rather than I get into that right now.
You know what's crazy? At a certain point in my life, like all the Spanish people I knew was fucking El Salvadorian, but I was conditioned to call them Mexican. Like I couldn't tell the difference between like.
You racist.
No,
you're racist.
I mean, cause like Spanish people or Mexicans is like right there on the border.
Yeah.
It's like that was my introduction of Spanish people.
That's that's a big thing and a big prevalent thing around, like, in general, not just here, just in general. A lot of people just classify Latinos as just Mexicans or even just Spanish, when in reality Spanish is just Spaniard.
Yeah.
And then Hispanics and Latinos are from the Latin American countries. And honestly, like, even though we all technically do come from like the European area, because it's just, it's the conquistadors came over to Latin America, and
not the Mexicans.
And they pretty much just like colonized and everything. That's a whole history lesson in itself.
Yeah.
Trust me, I get a lot of people always say like, oh, you look Middle Eastern, whatever. I'm like, well, I mean, technically I'm an Indian from my country, but we look like darker, We naturally look darker. It just so happened that like the Spaniards wanted to come over and conquer us,
So, how do you feel about Tom Brady? I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
To everybody out there,
we're winning the season, by the way.
That's what it is. We want to come back. I just feel like if he was going to come back, you should have just never left to begin with.
No.
You didn't want to do that for real. He was just.
So it could be either one or two things, and honestly, it's good for him either way. It's one, he either did want to. Yeah.
Let's do that.
One, it could either be he really did want to. He didn't want to retire at the moment, and it's true what he said. He's like, you know what, I still belong on the field.
Quality check.
Yeah. Wow. Worst time to blooper right there. Or it could just be that like he it's business, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you say like you're on top of the world, even if you did take it out, you're still on top of the world. No one can match your records currently or even previously. If you say, hey, you know what? Whatever, like it's a done deal. And then you just return, everyone's going to be signing up, and I feel sorry for that guy who bought that last touchdown ball
for $500,000.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you, man. Like, all due respect, I'm sorry, man. But that's you should have sold that a long time ago.
It wasn't even enough time to really like. Yeah. What was the time spent in between?
3 weeks. 3 months.
No, not even 3 months. Like 40, 50 days.
Yeah, like he.
A month and 10 days.
It was not that long.
A month and 10 days.
It was not that long. He was like, I'm out.
Well, a month and 2 days. February. But like at the same time,
I'm sorry. We're already in March. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great investment because like at the same time it's like we're not talking about like maybe this is the greatest football play. This is the greatest football player of all time that we have seen. So it's like you snagging this up for $500,000. This is his last one, and we just seen it.
I know what you did.
All I'm saying, and we just gotta put this on the record for everyone who always hates on Tom Brady. Your argument is invalid because all of your GOATs have said he's the greatest, and that's really it.
Tom Brady retired. so he could sell all the merch he had at a higher price.
This is
then
crypto
just
sun
came
god
back.
right now.
See,
This is crypto sun god.
That's I'm on to you.
I mean,
He was like, all right, let me retire real quick. I'm gonna sell all the merch. We're gonna get it out.
This is bullish sun god right
2-3
here.
times the price, and then I'm gonna come back in.
all right. So,
Like you said, the guy with the 500,000. How much you? $500,000.
I mean, but he can't
It was
control
like
that. He can't control that, bro.
It was. It
was 500,000.
Yeah, it was like 512K.
That's
Like yeah.
that's
it was-
Something 12K.
that's a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like his merch didn't get expensive when he retired, so that's fake news. Okay, motherfucking
I guarantee you though, it'll still be valuable. Someone
Yeah.
will still be like, "Oh, it was his first retirement football. This is collector's edition."
Shit, not 512.
Probably.
Not 512,000. That nigga got ripped off. That's not fake
You
news.
ain't bullish now. You're well
That
now.
nigga-
definitely. But motherfucking my take on this is Tom Brady. He realized he's like, all right, I want to go to a different team.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, I mean, he had no other choice. I mean, Belichick wasn't really trying to work with him.
no. I'm talking about like why he retired. So he,
Okay, yeah.
So he retired because like there's no Tom Brady was 100% gonna play till he's 45 regardless. He said it. That's what he wanted to do. He's gonna play till he's 45. That's a promise he made to his wife and kids. That's a promise he made to his brand. Like that's literally what his brand is based around. Playing till you 45, pliability, right? So from a football fan my whole life, unless fucking Tampa Bay get OBJ, Julio Jones, or fucking Jarvis Landry or some shit like that, they're not winning another Super Bowl. They're not going back to another Super Bowl. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, you could definitely see they need OBJ. They needed him in that last game.
They got 22 free agents. So like that's damn. You got 52 men on the roster. They carrying like 60 now because of COVID protocols and stuff. But like 22 people, you can't bring 22 people back when you bring all 22 people back the first year type shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like I think he kind of knew like, all right, I'm not gonna win a Super Bowl with them next year. So let me go to the Colts, the 49ers, like a different team type shit to where I know I could win that.
Did he say he was coming back with?
No, he came back with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but like they wasn't going to trade him. They came out and said like, yo, we not going to trade him if he want to come out of retirement type shit. So it's like at this point it's like, all right, they pretty much call his bluff. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, we know you want to play till you 45. We not going to trade you to the 49ers. We not going to trade you to the Colts to win a Super Bowl. You got to run it back with us, bro. Like you got to. Whatever happens, happens. This your last season. We know it's your last season, so
Yeah.
we're gonna try to win a Super Bowl. But if not, you not playing nowhere else. Type shit. And that's my take on it. And he came back. He like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just come back this last time. You know what I'm saying? Cause like once you retire, you then let everybody in the NFL start calling you. Hey, maybe you want to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, did you think about coming out of retirement type shit?
Yeah.
And you can do that, but you can't do that if the team won't trade you type shit. So
Yeah.
that's my take on it.
It's fair enough, honestly.
Yeah, man.
It's good analysis.
But at the same time, I'm so happy he came back because I was somehow like for somebody being a Patriots fan for over 20 years.
Yeah.
I never seen my team play in like person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that was like one of my biggest regrets in life when he fucking retired. Like I never seen Tom Brady play, but I'm going to like 3 of his fucking games. Like I'm traveling to fucking Tom Brady.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
make it happen.
I'm making it happen this year. Like me and my son gonna go see Tom Brady.
Well, what's your take on Joey Burrows? Man, honestly, he had it. He was just an experience. He had that Super Bowl. He was just an experience, and honestly, he would have catapulted himself to the top had he actually done it.
Yeah,
No.
if he would have did it, that nigga would have been the new talk of the town.
I actually
He would have been on the face of the next Madden.
He probably is.
Yeah.
He probably is the face of the man in this shit. But motherfucking, I actually think that was the best thing that happened to him type shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Because
sometimes you need to be knocked down, honestly.
I mean,
or like to show up there.
I'm not gonna say necessarily him because he's gonna ball out regardless. But that was the best thing that happened for that coach. Cause like history repeats itself. Like how many teams was up double digit in a fourth quarter and didn't run a ball?
Yeah.
And then lost. Like it's like the current routine that's keep happening in a fucking Super Bowl. Like a team's up double digits, they not fucking running the ball. Instead, they throwing it on first and second down and keep punting the ball. And as you know, the Kansas City Chiefs win. Oh shit, the LA Rams win. Like
yeah,
the coaching adjustments wasn't where it was. So Zach Taylor, you deserve that fucking loss. It's on you. Your coaching adjustments was some fucking shit. And then even like the last play.
Yeah.
Like I mean that last sequence, you need 1 yard and you throw the ball 4 times.
Dog.
You need one.
I hate they kept
yard.
running down the middle. I hate that they kept running down the middle.
Do a pitch. I wanted to see a screen. Like me sitting there watching the shit. In my head.
It'd be like that sometimes.
In my
like,
head.
What the fuck is going on?
In my head, I'm like, as a defense, I'm thinking easy slant, to like a fucking like a pitch to the running back or like fucking a bubble screen or some shit like that. Some quick. A screen will kind of throw everything off.
Yeah.
Like if everybody did their job blocking, a screen would have got you 3 yards minimum. You know what that is? A fucking first down.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
all
that
they
is?
needed. That's all they needed.
You know what that is? Overtime. Zach Taylor. Like this is shit that be throwing me off. Like I be getting so fucking frustrated because like what the fuck is these coaches doing? Like even watching my own games, like the Patriots, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Bill Belichick doing? Not going for it on 4th down certain times. 4th and 1, you don't go for it.
Honestly,
you lose by 3 points.
Dog, I was actually mad that they went for it on their first run.
When?
For the Super Bowl. When they went for the 4th down.
Oh yeah.
They went for the 4th down in the beginning, like on the first drive, dog.
They gave that ball back to me at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have the whole game. Man. Come on.
FYI, he liked the Cowboys, so that's why he's not saying nothing. So, that's what me and Jose holding it down with the football talk.
Cowboy Nation.
But nah, motherfucking switching sports. The original football. What's your club?
For which?
Like soccer.
Soccer, man. Oh shit. Okay, my bad.
When I say
The
club,
Jameson, the proper 12 is hitting me. Who the fuck is this guy now? Man.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't really drink like that often.
yeah.
But man, I mean, if we're talking like national, I mean, I'm actually wearing it right now. That Deutschland,
Okay.
Germany.
Yeah.
If we're talking national, if we're talking El Clasico's coming up this Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a diehard Barcelona fan, man. Diehard Barcelona fan. Original OG Xavi, and Iniesta, like back when they were playing. Puyol, fucking Piqué. I mean Piqué's still on there. Ronaldinho, like all the OGs, man. I mean, I definitely, dog. I mean, and part of it, honestly, part of it has to deal with like my father being a big Barcelona fan. And that's what it came down to. But ultimately, like, just their chemistry, man, like, when you play soccer and just... It's just as technical as football, and a lot of people don't give it that respect that it deserves.
No, it really
It's like,
is.
when that ball gets past you, and you might see it from overview, it's like fairly easy to kind of pinpoint things. But when you're on the field, when you're on that pitch, and literally the ball's coming to you, and you see like 2 people or maybe like a person right in front of you, dog, it's another level. Just like, what the fuck do I do?
Honestly, I think that's just an American thing not to appreciate soccer.
Yeah.
Like the world overall.
And the thing is that football is an international sport, and the NFL, like as great as it may be, it is strictly an American.
This is America.
Sport. But football is definitely international. It's really dog that the skill set to get to those levels, especially European leagues, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
You gotta be good at shit. I always wanted to be really good at soccer, but I was never really good at soccer. I always had a soccer ball that I kicked around though.
Nah, they
I always rooted for Trinidad.
parents
when
have
I
their
came
kids
home.
training from like 5 years old, like doing all these drills outside. Man, I'm telling you right now, back when I wanted to be a soccer player, I would be outside in 100-degree weather, like just doing drills and everything. But I mean, unfortunately, I didn't really have the luxury of being able to be on a team or anything like that. I kind of like gave up too short.
You didn't play with Brian?
Huh?
You didn't play with Brian?
No, I mean, I did, but I mean, it wasn't. I mean, back in like high school and stuff, like that was. I mean, I wouldn't know I wasn't going anywhere. Had I been like Roosevelt, something like that, you know, like I would have had like a better standing.
They said Fairmont some shit.
Old Fairmont, New Fairmont. Actually, you guys are holding it down. I don't know any of you guys, but shout out to you guys, man. You guys were holding it down. I don't know if it's this season or last season, but they were definitely holding it down for a little bit.
Nah, New Fairmont doing their thing.
Yeah, yeah.
They definitely been thinking kind of all sports though.
Yeah, I was about to say just all around.
See, all they had to do was get us a new school, and we would have worked harder.
Man, you guys had a wrestling team now. Like,
That's
come
what
on.
I'm
I would have
saying.
wrestled. I would have wrestled.
Oh my god.
I would have turned Habib. Let's wrestle. I would
was-
turn to Russian.
My sister did that shit, but I wish they had that shit. I was hoping they got it at least by the time I was a senior, but.
But you know what I will say, and now that we're back to Fairmont, is that, man, I mean, regardless of how much or how little you talk to people, if you were in Fairmont from like, what was it, like 2015, 2016 and down, like you still are in like a close like proximity to each other, you know what I mean? Like even if like there's been times where I've met up with like people like we used to go to school with, and even though I hadn't talked to them too much back then, or maybe we follow each other on social media or something like that, and it could just be like we saw each other at a bar or something like that. I literally could have a whole full-on conversation with them. It's just like, I don't know, like that family aspect, I guess you could say, of being a small school. Because when we graduated back in 2014, like it was like 100 and something.
Yeah, it was like 130 of us.
You just can't help but to be like.
Only 130 of us graduated?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a very, very small amount of us.
We did have a small ass class.
Each year they would get smaller and smaller.
Yeah, a lot of niggas got kicked out.
Until 2015 and up, they started getting bigger.
You know what kind of like fucked up my perception? They would put all the niggas that didn't even graduate in that yearbook anyway. They was like, we not gonna hurt your feelings. Like, we gonna put you as a senior anyway. It was like, it's probably like 15 niggas that didn't graduate that was in the
yearbook. I made it.
What's your quote? You know what's crazy?
I don't remember my quote. I just remember.
I wasn't in the yearbook, bro.
I won. You weren't?
No.
I need to check that one actually.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I think I know why I'm not in the fucking yearbook.
You want to say it or no?
No, I'm gonna definitely say it.
Oh, gotcha.
But the shit kind of funny because like I don't know Ira's sister name. Like her younger sister.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But anyway, motherfucking I was talking to Eric, and this was like my senior year.
Yeah. And
I was like, damn, like Iris kind of like let herself go. Like I'm kind of like upset at her type shit. Like, cause she's like when I got kicked out of school like in 10th grade, so like when I left, like.
And I do remember I hadn't seen you, dog, because I'm telling you, dog, I would see you like every so often. It was like it was like you were like that golden piece of just like I'll see you sometimes, dog, and then next thing you know I don't see you for like a whole 2 months. And next thing you know, like this man's literally walking with his binder. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm just like, fuck this man be at.
That's when you told me, it was like, yeah, I left from. I was like, that does make sense because you just kind of like.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Was gone.
But Iris was a part of the yearbook.
Yeah. Trust me. I remember I got hunted down for my best hair award because funny enough, I think I got best hair, and I was doing TDC, and all of a sudden I get the text. It was like, "Hey," I'm like, "What do you want?" And it was just like, it's like, "I need to take a picture of you for best hair." And I was like, "Oh, when that shit?" I was like, she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, all right, well." I mean, like, I'm out, man. I guess I'll be there when I be there. And the next thing you know, I got caught, and I'm like, all right, just take the picture already. I got best hair award for me. For the guys.
But yeah, bro, like, come to find out, I bought a yearbook. Expensive ass yearbook. This shit was like $70 or some shit like that.
Yeah. But why though?
You took seeing pictures?
Yeah, I took
You took it, yeah.
Bro,
So why?
bro, I'm not in the fucking
They
yearbook.
omitted you on purpose, or?
Bro, I'm not in my fucking yearbook, bro. If you go look in the fucking yearbook.
They literally, so we're saying they omitted you on purpose.
I'm not gonna say they.
Alright.
Somebody.
Someone on the inside was like,
somebody,
no.
somebody was like, yo, it's like 15 niggas that's not graduating this year. We gonna put them in here. But the nigga that actually graduated, he don't deserve to be in here. That shit kind of fucked with me, bro. I was like,
Conspiracies. Are they true?
It's kind of like how y'all feel cause like we wasn't like the closest friends like in Fairmont type shit. So I was like y'all say y'all see me type shit.
Yeah.
And it's like damn, bro, like is that like my life story? Like niggas probably remember me, but when they go looking at yearbook, they do not see me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I didn't. I gotta look into. Well, I don't have our. I have our junior years, yearbook. I don't have our senior yearbook.
Really? Let me see that one time.
Yeah, I could come by probably next week or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. It's not a rush. It's just the yearbook.
When you come,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been, dog, I just be chilling, man. So yeah, I could just hit me up, let me know when
we
it's
got
over, yo.
we got fucking gravel.
What?
We got gravel.
Man.
Yeah, bro. That shit. I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? I'm looking at this shit, and then my man Eric was like, "Iris didn't fuck with you cause her sister heard you say that shit," and I was like, I didn't even say anything bad, bro. Like, what the fuck? I said the truth.
I said the truth. Man. Yeah, no, man. Life is crazy, man. Everyone's, oh man. Should we wait for Will for this one?
What?
I say everyone's got a kid, getting married and shit.
Yeah, definitely. 90% of our generation, not even just our class, our generation has a kid. 90%.
Yeah, I'm not having a kid, so I'm 30. Honestly, I wanted one before that, but I mean, honestly, I've learned life. Life has its way with everyone. Unfortunately for me, I feel like I'm a late bloomer when it comes to that stuff. And I have as much as I want a family, I feel I really do. I just need to I need to do a lot of things before that.
Yeah.
A lot of things that if I have a kid, I just won't be able to do for myself.
Yeah.
And honestly, like through a lot of I don't know, I guess learning about my own self, I have to put myself in front of things before I get to that point in my life.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that, bro. Like, and I feel that shit. Like, so alright, let me ask you a shit on some astrology. As an Aries, do you feel like you have it all figured out, right? Like it's
the
like
master plan.
It's like
plan,
it all makes sense, and it's like alright, I know for a fact if I do this shit, it's gonna work. But when it comes to doing it, there's no discipline.
How so?
So
like you'll do whatever it takes.
Not saying like you'll do whatever it takes. Say like you can come up with all the plans in the world, but it gotta take a certain trigger point to push you to do that. Say like you could be saying here like, yo, I got I can find a cure for a certain type of disease. And I'm like, oh yeah, for real? That's what's up, man. But if I say no, you can't, you would do it.
I definitely will say that when there's doubt from anyone, it does pushes me a little bit more to want to prove them wrong. I would definitely will say that much. But if we're like overall, we're speaking. I mean, honestly, I mean, it could just be an Aries. I mean, if you want to get astrology, I'm not a big believer of it.
Fuck astrology. It's bullshit.
But at the same time, it is fun to just read upon. You know, like you see like different. I love seeing how a lot of people think differently, even if it might not be how I believe or my belief system. I just always been a person that like I get bored really fast.
Yeah, definitely.
So that could be an astrology thing, it could be an Aries thing, whatever it may be. I like to learn a lot of things. So if let's just say let's just take my guitar for instance. Honestly, that was my brother was he started playing a guitar. This is quick mastermind little trick. He started playing guitar because I was playing Guitar Hero a lot. I was hog up the TV, play Guitar Hero a lot. Really good at Guitar Hero, playing like all 5 buttons at the same time, whatever.
Which Guitar Hero did you have?
Guitar Hero 3.
Yes, that was the best one.
And then I'll play through Fires and Flames and everything. And so yeah. And he started playing guitar, and it was his way of getting me getting me off of the TV and actually playing something that could possibly benefit me later on in life. I saw him playing guitar, and as the brotherly rivalry came about, I looked at him and said, I could do it better than you.
You just picked that
and
shit
I did
up.
it better than him eventually. Through time, through years, I mean, I was playing like all these songs and just doing my own thing. So I mean, I've just always been like one person to like, if I'm gonna learn to do something, I'm gonna do it the best I can, and just I will make sure that no one talks shit about it, pretty much.
For me, it's like I'm definitely that, but like, say I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm about to make this song, or if I play some music to them, like, yo, you can do this. It's like I'm hearing it, but it's like I don't. But if somebody was to tell me, nigga, you some shit, I just be like, bro, I'm going fucking hard. But like, it's like somebody telling me what I want to hear. It's just like, it's almost like it just kind of like give me that, yo, you good, bro. You can do it whenever you want, type shit. But if somebody was just like, yo, you can't do this, all right, put the shades
All
on.
in, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I like a little bit of, oh yeah, I don't like this, cause I personally understand not everyone is gonna like what you do.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to artistic things.
Well, that's
is what it is. But I don't know. It's always a balance between, yeah, fuck with it. Yeah, I'm not fucking with this
that's
too much.
honestly why I stopped doing music. Honestly, I mean, I still love music. I still, I'm not that great anymore. I also play guitar every now and then, but it's a lot of artistic differences, and honestly, when it really comes down to it, it's either you're pleasing yourself or you're pleasing the audience. It's really hard to do both. If you nail it, you get a bullseye to do both. Congratulations, like you got yourself a hit. But then a lot of people don't really see like the backlash of that. I mean, you get a hit, congratulations. Now you gotta play that hit every single time, every single night, because everyone loves it. Everyone paid that $40 to $60 ticket. If you're a pop artist, $100 and over, just to hear that one song. What about your other material? Now you start. It's the mental stress that brings down to you. It's like, am I really just that one song? But I have all these other songs.
What about all these other good songs?
Don't be shiggy, y'all.
Don't y'all like these songs?
Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, it puts you in such a bad mental space that like when I started getting into working out, it started being fulfilling for myself. And that's when I was like, you know what, like regardless of what I do with this, I'm just gonna do it the best as I can, and I'm just gonna learn new trades as I go.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I've been doing. That's literally what I really am. Just, hey, like I recently started getting into cars because my car kept breaking down. And I had just bought it like 2 years ago or whatever. And I had like a lot of friends help me out and stuff.
You sure it wasn't like Fran fixing cars like every day on Instagram?
No. He did help me out though.
Shout out to Fred.
Shout out to you, man. But he definitely did help me out a bit on that regard. Once I fixed up the more technical stuff that I couldn't do, still gave me the same problems. It was just like me like reading a lot of forums, a lot of like videos, and then just cracking down. And then I realized because it was there's so many things that can go wrong with it, and the fact that if it goes wrong, it's so expensive, it put some fear in me. But when I realized that it's coming from an IT background, that it's nothing more than just another puzzle like a computer.
I was about to say
I got hands on with it, and literally all it took was a simple fix of just some maintenance and stuff for it to like actually just come up and run. And it's been running fine ever since. And now I'm just like, you know what? Like, instead of being afraid of the dragon, now it's like, hey, like, what more can I do? Like, you know what I mean?
Sometimes the skills could transfer over from one subject to the next, from one skill to the next.
It's just like human nature being a man. Like, you just naturally want to fix things. Like, if a problem coming in your way, you just want to be like, all right, what's the fucking problem? What's the solution? How can we do this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just goes to show you, man, we here to fix things, bro. We here to fucking learn trades and build families, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got a serious question for you. I got a real serious question for you, bro. I don't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Say like, actually, you asked him the cream team original. You asked him the cream team original, bro. you do the honors.
All right, so I say you just left a nice little date night with your girl. Y'all just came from the restaurant.
You got the Travis on.
Y'all ate
I have
steak.
Travis.
You came fresh. She dressed real nice. Like when I say everything went right today, everything went right today, leading up to this fantastic dinner at this nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, it's just stamped. Like, you about to go home and smash this joint. It's just about to be fantastic.
I mean, you better should.
And as you walking out the door, this guy slaps your girl's ass and then steps on your shoe, and then after that he backs up.
Man.
So, alright, so you smack your girl ass, you step on your shoe, you back up, he pulls his pants down, he shits in his hand, and he like smears it up into his elbows.
Oh, you ever played Mortal Kombat Armageddon?
He's let's go. He's like, come on, let's go. How are you responding in that situation?
And just to add some more context to it, the shit on his hands is like Sub-Zero hands on Mortal Kombat. Like, like it's like kind of half frozen, half human. Like he got human hands, but they frozen. He got human hands, but it's just shit on it, bro. Like, and it's like him. It became a part of him, like the venom, like a venom.
His mouth.
Man, I mean, honestly, like I just have to throw hands no matter what. Like, I have to throw hands no matter what. Like, you're not about to respect my girl, and you're not about to respect me.
You can't step on a Travis and then smack my girl ass and just go sleep good at night. Nah, you gotta fight me, bro.
Come on.
Shit.
Like, honestly, like once I see the fact that like it became part of him and it merges, my game plan might be different. I might just try to kill him. Because you're just too dangerous to live. You're too dangerous to live.
My man Jose gonna take out shit, man, so nobody else gotta worry about it.
But I mean, honestly, like, dog, even if I get my ass whooped and I get shit smeared all over me, like, you're not gonna do that, man. Like, I'll go out like a bitch. Like, I won't go out like a bitch. Like, I'm gonna go out like a warrior.
What if you like put in his shit hands, like you on top of him, you in full mount, and he just reach up and just put his shitty hands in your mouth, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? and you choking him, and his hands is in your mouth, and you just like.
Start going for the gross factor.
Shit. Once he gets choked down, I'm taking a piss on him. An eye, or I might just fuck my stomach up to your shit. Like an eye for an eye, man. An eye for an eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely said the same thing. I was like, yo, if somebody steps on my shoe, like all they gotta do is step in my shoe, and they do that wild shit.
Yeah.
Like deliberately, like just boom. And when I pull out some heat, I pull out some fire, some exclusive shit. Like it's a date night.
Yeah.
You getting your ass whooped, and then you grab my girl ass. You getting your ass whooped, and then you back up and shit in your hands.
Yeah, dog. Like,
bro, you getting your fucking ass.
First of all, I don't even think he could be able to shit in his hands before I even fucking smack him.
I kind of said the same thing. I was like, bro, there's no way he could just step in my shoe, smack my girl ass.
Like, first of all, he's gonna shit in his hands. He's gonna get a knee to his face immediately.
As soon as he pulls his fucking pants down, kick to the chest. He's falling down. Like, there's no stopping that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that might just pizza. But I mean, I think that might just be it. Well, like honestly, he might not even be able to shit in his hands before I fucking like knee him or fucking kick him in the fucking temple.
See, I said the same thing, bro.
And that's why I always say, as soon as he do, he back up. Like he take a nice little shit back.
No, man. It's simple. There's a choke right there. As soon as he's like this, it's just cuff up right in the trachea. Just put his head right here.
You said it's
cuff up in the trachea. Just cuff up like that.
Yeah.
Put the back of his head on your abdominal and just crunch.
I said, my house is put a triangle, bro. Just run for a charge. Just jump down over you.
Fuck no, a triangle have that shit hand next to your face. No.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
But then again, like I said, first my shoes like strike one. Slapping my girl's ass is strike two. Like you're not gonna get away with that one, man. Like
and then shitting in your hands in public is strike three, my guy.
Yeah.
Is
out. You gotta get whooped for public indecency at that moment.
You stepped on my fucking shoes, smacked my girl ass, and then shit it in your hands to insult me even more. You fucking dying, my guy. Yeah. So that's two fighting shit, man. We got two guys on the Slct podcast history that will fight shit, man, and one guy that wouldn't.
I'm not from the I'm gonna laugh. I can't even lie. Like, just watching a nigga actually pull his pants down and shit in his hand. I'm gonna fucking die laughing.
Wait a minute. But see, he pulls his pants. Well, obviously he pulls his pants down. Shit, I might just fucking like dick fucking kick that man, dog. Like, fuck you mean?
Alright, so let me ask you this, right? You don't really have like top tier sneaker collection. So let's say you have your Grail sneaker, the Off-White Chucks. You paid a band for them. You just spent that band. He come on there, and you know that material.
Some of them.
Yeah, I mean definitely want some of them.
He shits on your pizza. He shits on your food.
But no, like he come through, step on your fucking $1,300 shoes that you pay for. That's fucking like translucent material type shit. You can't get the shit.
You want to make it worse? Along with the slap, he puts his finger in the butt.
Yeah, like he do booty play, bro. And your girl didn't wear underwear. I'm like,
yeah, she didn't. So it went all the way in. It went all the way in.
I said nah. I got with them at that point. At that point.
There you go. That's three. That's three.
We converted that.
3 for 3.
Shit, man, we coming for you, nigga.
At that point, I got with that nigga.
Hey.
At that point, I got you.
Hey, you know who we gotta go find? It's a fucking criminal on the loose, bro. Jesse Smollett. My man got out of jail already.
Did he?
Yeah. Was you like aware that he just got sentenced to jail, right?
No.
I did not know that case was ongoing.
Yeah, so like he got sentenced to jail for 150 days, and he appealed it, and then he got out in 6 days for falsifying a fucking police report about a hate crime in the middle of a winter about Donald Trump. And I don't even know what happened to the other guys that helped him out on this shit. I don't know if they're locked up or not. I should do better research. I know, but at the same time, it's like, bro, how the fuck he get out in 6 days?
Celebrity. You have a connection.
He's the one that was on that what's the show called?
Empire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I fucking, oh my god, bro. You know what's crazy? That was the start of like fucking people like, oh my god, this show, I can't wait till it come out type shit. Like that show was historic for streaming.
It was on
network.
HBO.
Nah, it was like on the fucking NBC or some shit.
You must say like Fox 5 or some shit.
Yeah, like, it was one of the news stations, but motherfucking that show like captivated the fucking mainstream.
Yeah.
And
Empire. Yeah.
and it changed the demographic for shows that we know of now because like more shows like it had a storyline.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's just drama.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there.
The go-to genre is drama, and it's like they pretty much like put everything in one. Like, all right, we'll put a gay person in here. We're gonna put a woman in here. We're gonna put a black woman in here. We're gonna put fucking a comedian in here. We're gonna put some, like a fucking what the fuck you call it, like a fucking speaker in here. Like it's just weird. Like you like in order to make a show now, you gotta hit every demographic, and there's gotta be drama. And this is like what the fuck.
And that's honestly that is euphoria right there.
How do you feel about that show?
Honestly, I've only seen part of season 1. Only seen part of season 1, but honestly, Euphoria is that I like it. I like it. It's definitely a teen drama, obviously, but like people eat it up, you know what I mean? The toppings mixture, ain't it? They got pineapple on it.
My nigga, hey Domino's, what the fuck is this? Look at my fucking crust. Look at the dough.
I'm okay with everything else. It's the
like this is like
it's a little doughy. The paste.
It's like a flatbread traditional pizza. Like that's what this is right now. A soggy flatbread traditional pizza.
Put it in that claim, get the money back.
This ain't Uber Eats.
Oh shit, straight from Domino's.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is like a if it was cooked properly, it would be an 8 out of 10 for me. But because it's not cooked properly, yeah, I was about to say, it just needs like another like 10 minutes in a preheated oven.
Hey, I'm drunk right now.
I'm getting there.
I popped like 3 pills before this episode. Say no. I mean, I was able to like, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, nah. I'm like, shit. I wish. Government job, here I come.
Bro, I wonder how long we've been shooting this episode. We had to be like
about an hour or so.
Yeah, I feel like coming up on an hour.
Yeah.
Hour 30. I feel like coming up on like maybe an hour 15.
About an hour 15.
How much you want back?
Bet your whole NFT. That's what you gotta do a little bit. Your NFTs.
Nah, fuck an NFT. I haven't even looked into them.
I bet fucking.
Bet me 12 Cardano coins.
I had bet money last year that the Suns will make it to the finals. I won $10,000. Okay. I love the fucking gamble. We almost at the 130 mark. Okay. He bet 12. You said what, Cardano?
Like 115, yeah.
Nah, that was 115. Okay.
Isn't that what I stopped on?
Yeah, 115.
Give me my fucking 15, Cardano. 130? Nah, we at 121.
121. That's not that bad.
That's in between.
You get like a slap on the wrist.
That's closer to me than you, honestly.
Yeah.
You said we approaching the hour mark, and then you changed to 115.
I said 115 at the end. It's on recording. 115. That's 5 minutes. You're to 10 minutes.
The bloopers will tell it all. The bloopers will have it all.
Yeah, like I said, it's recorded right there. The people will see. The people will see.
10 o'clock even.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh damn. I think we should wrap this episode up.
Yes, sir.
This was another great episode of the SLCT podcast. I appreciate my man Jose coming out and showing us love.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Host is always lovely to have.
Do we consider this
New
our first
insights.
guest?
Yeah, first guess.
This is our first guest.
I might be back. Never know.
He's definitely gonna be
So you
back.
could expect more guests coming through, more insights, more perspectives,
You know what I'm
more
saying?
fun, more shots, no more Domino's pizza. That shit doughy.
The proper 12.
Nah, we won't have some shit like this. We only did the proper 12.
Oh, that's is that, well, which one's that? Those kind of, oh, I was gonna say, the Don Julio.
Simping.
I actually might need a shot of that. Just to try it out. I might die tonight, guys. We're gonna do this one off camera, I'm
It's a
sorry.
cute bottle.
But yeah, that definitely looks nice.
$100 bottle right there. You don't even know it. But we
I
see-
don't want y'all to watch me die. That one's off camera, I'm sorry. Maybe next time.